Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be an Aries weekly money and career reading from December 16th to the 22nd, 2024. Aries, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Aries weekly money and career, December 16th to the 22nd, 2024. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout on the Hear Out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in that for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of December. And yes, I know I'm late on November. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. I'm going to pull one oracle card and see what the root of the matter is, what it is we need to know. For Aries weekly money and career, December 16th to the 22nd, 2024, we have something that feels a little difficult here with the cross, right? Bearing your cross, not quite understanding what is going on. Why is this so difficult? Let's see what we have here. Are you trying to get something up and running, or is there something that's difficult to run? It feels like you have anxiety or worries over something, over an investment, or over a project, or over a business, or communication with others is complicated. Let's see what this is all about. It's making you, let's see. Here you are, Queen of Wands. There we go. Assertive in the house. Okay, and moving forward. Into something smoother. Try not to, I always say try not to take too many swords with you. The Lovers. Honesty. Queen of Cups. There is maybe a water sign there. You have to listen to people. You have to communicate. There's a lot of communication going on. Here you are, Aries. Now, it can be a water sign, or it can be having empathy about a person, but about a truth. There are conversations here and decisions made with the Lovers, with on a partnership. It can be a business partnership. It can be a family partnership, or your partner, that person, a connection that's really important for you, whether it's professional or family or a friend. This is someone that you're communicating with you, and you're having to open up your heart and listen to this person, or have communication regarding this dynamic here with the Lovers. The Lovers is all about truth and honesty and integrity. So, are you trying to get authority over the truth? Are you needing authority or establishing authority on a structure, on a business, on a deal? Getting the truth out of someone with the Lovers. It feels like there's something that needs to be said around relationships or partnerships or values, aligning a choice, being true to your choice. Justice, right? Something fair. Justice is all about fairness, but it's also about the law of cause and effect. Whatever you put out there, whatever you're negotiating, or whatever your business you're making, or whatever job you've started, or that thing that you're worried about, something fair is being decided. You've been disillusioned. You're moving into something smoother. You do have to listen to this person. You are having to, or that person is there for you. If it's not you, that water sign, or that very sensitive person, that empathic person, is there for you to listen to you. But you have the authority over this. You have been disillusioned, or they have been disillusioned over you. But there's a decision here. So are you making this decision, this justice, or is it court? It can be a court decision. It can be you making this decision. It can be the universe shuffling everything around so everybody goes back in their place where they belong to reestablish balance in a situation here that's not viable or that's giving you worry, that's difficult, that has a lot of obstacles. But you are in your truth and your authority. All right, let's see. You're very clear on where you stand in this partnership, but there has to be this decision. This decision, there's no if, ands, or buts with this justice. All right, let's see what this decision is all about. Well, first let's pull on the cross. What is being difficult here? What is the difficulty with the cross? Why do we have the cross here? Is this a partner? Why do we have the cross? Sorry, I asked for too much. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Awareness. There we go. So something is crumbling. There is a situation or a dynamic or a business, a partnership. It feels like a partnership, a business partnership, where you're realizing that it can't work that way anymore. It can't work that the tower has to. You don't want to be in that tower anymore. That tower has to crumble for it to be viable, and really has to. Court is bringing. I'm saying court because I really feel like it's court, but it doesn't have to be. But the justice brings back balance to a situation that's not viable, that cannot work that way. You know, look at this tower. No one wants to be in this tower, but the tower is about awareness. Now you have that moment where you understand that things can no longer work that way, or not with that person, or that person is not reliable, or you can't connect and it's not working to develop business. Feels like a partnership. All right, one more card on the tower, please. Yeah. Yeah, you're holding your ground. You're in control financially. You're not really wanting to talk, although there is a person there with whom you're going to have to talk to or open up your heart, or they're going to open up their heart to you, because you're not alone here with this partnership. And you're going to get to the bottom of this. You're going to get the truth, or justice is going to just chime in and get to the bottom of this and make a decision. Here you are, standing your ground, saving your money, in control, not really wanting to talk about this, but look at that. We have the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords, which tells me that you're understanding what is going on. Or there can be a higher person, a leader, a decision maker, a spiritual guide as well. But this is really someone important in an establishment, in a business. It can be the court person as well, that is shifting this and bringing clarity to the situation with this Ace of Swords. It's a real breakthrough. Conversations are breakthrough, or you're realizing something, or you figure out the truth, or you understand exactly what went on. There's the pure discovery of what happened exactly, or who's the culprit, or how it cannot be viable anymore, and now you're realizing that. Because the Hierophant is all about establishing the truth, or establishing something, making something official. So you're officializing that you're understanding that even if you saved your money and you're in control, you're understanding that you have to go in a different direction, and it's a real breakthrough for you. And I think that this is something that has been worrying you for a while. Ace of Swords, right? This is something that has been difficult, but you're finding wisdom, you're finding clarity with this Hierophant. I like the Hierophant. You can also be coming back to something. Let's say you started a business, or you really believed in a project, or you really believed in something, a partnership, a dynamic that you really thought, and then you realize that it's not going anywhere and it's giving you nothing but worry. The Hierophant is you understanding that maybe you have to go back to a structure, a way, or ideas, or a way of managing, or a new business, a way of doing business, or building a business, whatever it is. You need to go back to sources, or back to traditional way, or back to people that you really trust, that already worked that way, or you were successful in that way back in the past, or with a certain company or a dynamic or an idea or a source of financing. It worked that time. And so you're going to go back. You might be going back to a source of answer, or people, or management, or connections, or partnerships, and so you can go back to that, something that you can trust. Very it feels like you are understanding a situation finally that has been lingering. Okay, all right, so let's go to the Justice. What is the Justice all about? But you're finding clarity. There's a breakthrough, and now you're thinking this in a whole different way. You're going in a new direction. Yeah. Disappointment. Not surprising. What else on the Justice? What else can you say on the Justice? Okay, so you have hope. You are also healing with the Star card, but the Star card is beautiful messages. Okay, so you felt stuck. You have to make a decision. Someone you don't trust, or situation you don't trust, clearly. And then you have the Magician, inspired to manifest. You will move forward. You will create. You are going to be very inspired because you have everything you need. But with the Star card, it's again tapping into past sources, right? Tapping into something that is either spiritually more important, like back to nature, back to what is essential for you, back to those sources. I keep hearing that. Back to what is essential for you. And maybe that when you did it that way, or with those people, or when you invested that way, or you partnered up with those people, or you get your finances, or with that company, it worked. And so now you're putting yourself back into that mode, into that energy, to find peace and protection, and sort of find that inspiration again. And here you have the inspiration. So maybe you've been blocked or worried. Here's your inspiration again. And because of this understanding of where you have to go, or who you have to connect with again, that is giving you that pure energy to move forward, and now to almost like recreate or create your future career, or create this next step in your career, or this next chapter. You do have a new direction here, and you do have clarity on a new way of doing things. You are stepping into a new team, or a new team of people, or a new company. Or maybe you are starting a new team, or maybe you are hiring a new team, or maybe you're starting a new job with a new team in a new company. It's new. It's new. It's fresh. It's a whole new entourage, like professional environment. These are people maybe fresh, and you have not worked with them yet. This is you being able to tap into your creativity and find like that healthy balance and that healthy foundation to be able to create with these people, with a new team or a new company. You have everything you need. It's very inspirational with this Magician, but it's time to move forward. The Magician, it's always there to say that it's the beginning, and now it's time to make it happen. So if it has been lingering, or if it has been with a bunch of misunderstanding, or really not knowing how to solve the problem, or not seeing the end of this and the end of worries, this is the moment you were waiting for, where you understand that now you know what sources to tap into, what people to connect with, or people to call, or people to network with, or that company to call, or that person you know from the past. I feel like it's from the past, or if it's not from the past, these are people that have a lot of experience and knowledge in your field, or the field you want to develop or want to be successful in. And those are the people you have to work with, because those are the people that know what to do. Okay, yes, you've been disillusioned. All right, one more. Okay, all right, well, they just all fell out. All right, well, let's just pull all of these cards. Yes, again, the Justice. So there's a decision there. You're making the decision to start fresh, or the court is deciding that, you know, enough is enough. And then you're moving forward in a creative process, taking your time this time. And again, taking your time to align yourself with those people that have experience, that have had past successes, that have been successful in this field, in this knowledge, in this type of enterprise, in this type of project. Now you're tapping into, this is moving forward. You're on this mission here. Nights are all about missions, action forward, pushing forward. Things are going to move forward, but in a slower way. You're not going to rush it this time. You're going to connect with the right people. You're going to take your time to connect to the right people, and you're going to take your time to check your sources. Check your sources, Aries. Take your time. You're going to take, it's slow moving, but it's sure moving. It's consistent, and it's consistent with the right people. And maybe you lost yourself with someone, or maybe you thought you believed in them, or you maybe because you got disillusioned. You chose an option and you got disillusioned, and it gave you nothing but worry. Okay, so now you have clarity, and now you can move forward. Yes, equal give and take. Balance, balance, balance. Starting fresh and all about the truth. Again, the Lover's card, but that's about your decision, right? You want nothing but the truth now. Aligning yourself, that the Lovers is also aligning your aspirations with your goal. And if you have lost yourself along the line with people that didn't have integrity, or that lied to you, or whatever happened, now you're going to be able to connect with the right people with the Temperance. Taking your time, though. Taking your time, step by step. This is not fast moving, because this is going to reveal balance. You have 2 times of Justice, where something's got to come in to bring back balance, to make a decision, a fair decision for whoever wronged you, or whoever got away with something, or whoever thought they could get away with something. Justice is there to serve. So it's about patience and moderation. And this evolution, this progress forward, is going to be slower, but more constant and more consistent and more sure. Not doubt and let's see where it goes, but you don't really understand or believe in these people, person, business, whatever it is that you have had linked yourself with it. And now you can be yourself, back to your old self, where you can trust yourself, trust the people, and it'll take the time it needs. It'll be at the speed it needs, but you're not going to be influenced by, right, left, and center anymore. Maybe people wanted you to have more ambition, or maybe you wanted people to have more ambition. And maybe you felt that this wasn't up to par or good enough for you, or maybe they didn't feel like it was good enough for them, or more creative, or, more ambitious. Whatever that means for you, it's going to be different for everyone. But this now, it's almost like you aim for calm and serenity after that big push to success and glitz and glamour, whatever that means, right? It doesn't mean that it's media and show business and glitz and glamour, but it can be also, it was uniquely focused about money, or uniquely focused about ego and fame. And now you're taking the time to connect with the right people, because you're really going on another route, a different route, to take the time, and maybe, you know, because you have to take the time to talk to people, to assimilate all the information, all the documentation, this new way of working. Maybe you're tapping into another enterprise, maybe you're tapping into a new business or to a whole new job, which has a different dynamic. It's much slower in the dynamic, but it's much more honest and it's much more sure. And I'm sure there's another word for much more sure, much more reliable. Is it reliable? Let me know if there's another word. It's reliable, much more reliable. So you're going to have to take the time to listen and assimilate everything you've discovered, everything you are talking about or understanding. And you're going to have to talk a lot, have a lot of meetings, but here you are. It is ambitious and you're excited with this Page of Wands, but it's much more balanced, 50-50, equal give and take, or you're feeling that it's, you get your fair share, and now it's not unbalanced where one has, you know, a whole lot of a responsibility and maybe less money, and the other one less responsibility and more money, or it's just an equal give and take. All right. Very good, Aries. Let's see if there's one last message for the road. Aries, weekly money and career, December 16th to the 22nd, 2024. I cannot believe we are at the end of 2024. Yeah, here's a new team. Finding out the truth, back in your authority. Not taking any BS. You are the authority here, but also you're finding mental clarity, intellectual power. So if this was your idea, you're back in the game. If this is your business, you're back in the game. If you've discovered this and all along you've empowered this and you've discovered that something was wrong, you're back in the game. Yeah, there's money. There's a money situation there, frustration. Maybe it's regarding finances, or you felt left out. You weren't told what was happening with finances. That is possible. Here we have the Page of Cups, that new offer, that new creativity. I feel like this is enthusiasm about a project. Careful not to be too dreamy. Let me pull one more card on this. I know I usually don't do this with this Page of Cups. One more card, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So we have the confirmation of we're done with these people that didn't allow you to the table or didn't tell you what happened or didn't give you the information. You felt left out, that you couldn't have any information or they didn't tell you what was going on. Here, the sort of done with the ego battle. Someone wanted to win at all costs, or maybe you wanted to win at all costs, or everybody wanted to win at all costs regarding finances. You have to rethink this process. You're at the end of that chapter, at the end of that road. Beautiful. And then you're recreating and changing your dynamic. Good for you. Good for you. So whatever you've been working on or implementing or trying to figure out to get out of this, planting seeds, connecting with people, finding solutions, finding other budgets, money, finding other people, whatever it is, this is really going to grow now. This is something really viable that's you're going to feel comfortable in your garden and comfortable with what is growing, and you're going to be able to sort of blossom this whole thing, and this dynamic is turning, this dynamic is shifting. Luck is going to be back on your side, Aries. Luck is going to be back on your side. This justice decision is bringing back luck on your side. You're going to see synchronicities popping in, success with the right people, but all in moderation. Take your time. This time, tap into those sources that you trust. Tapping into sources that you trust will bring you success and synchronicities, right? The wheel is turning and luck is coming back in, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your journeys, sharing your energies. Gratitude, gratitude from the bottom of my heart to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word here is trust your sources. Trust your back to sources, right? Not trust your sources. Go back to trustworthy sources. So back to sources will be the magic word. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put back to sources down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Don't forget to be subscribed, as I uniquely pull from people that are subscribed. And if you're just popping in, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for subscribing. Have a great week, Aries. Take care. Bye-bye.